You're right guys, Christmas is fastly approaching and it won't be long until Santa's here. Now as we all know, Santa usually likes to visit through the chimney, doesn't he? He comes through the fireplace. But what if in these new houses and new builds, they don't always have chimneys and they don't always have fireplaces? I know Santa's magic and he always finds a way to get in, but I thought it would be nice to make a fold out fake fireplace so he's got a nice entrance on Christmas Eve. This should be a great project to get the kids involved with, painting it, decorating it, everything like that just before Christmas. It's really quick and simple to make, it can be done over a weekend, so you've still got a chance to get it done before Christmas Eve. I hope you like it. If you would like to follow the cut list I've created, I'll leave these images on screen long enough so you can print screen them. Alternatively, I'll leave a link in the description to my Facebook post which contains the images also. You can of course create this any way you like and to any dimensions you want. I started by cutting all the pieces I needed for the project using my table saw. There are plenty of options to do these cuts though. For the piece that receives the arch I'm using 12mm MDF. I literally just used what I had lying around. This will be painted black later so it doesn't really matter what it is. For the rest of the fireplace I used 18mm plywood. Again, it's what I already had lying around, but I wanted some real wood grain to make the fireplace look more realistic. This will be stained later. With everything ripped on the table saw, I can cut it to length at the miter saw. Again, plenty of options to do these cuts. Referring back to my cut list, I marked the arch onto the piece of MDF and cut it using a jigsaw. Using some sandpaper, I made sure all the edges were rounded over and smooth to the touch. This is a must when kids are going to be around it. With the pieces for the front laid out, I could glue them together. For the two side pieces, I only glued 50mm of the board. This was just to make it wider. The top piece fits in between the two side pieces and flush with the top. Now it's time to add the fold out pieces. I make sure they are flush top and bottom and along the far edge. I then add some scrap blocks of plywood butted up against the sides and glue them into place. These will be where we mount the hinges. They also offer a positive stop for when the sides are folded out. I marked the hole locations for the hinges and then drilled pilot holes to receive the screws. With the hinges added, it's time to create the top. This is made from the same 18mm plywood. I wanted a chunky looking top, so I added extra pieces to the front and sides to make the top appear thicker. These 20mm wide pieces also help the top slot into place. They help to keep the 20mm overhang even on the front and the two sides. The last part of the construction is to fill in the back of the arch. I used some hardboard for this. That's the construction done, and as you can see it's nice and easy to unfold and set up. This makes it very easy to store for the rest of the year. This is where you can get the kids involved. I decided to go with wood stain for the plywood sections and black paint for the MDF and hardboard. This is totally up to you though. Let your creativity shine through. You can paint on flame designs, add decorations, paint it all Christmassy colours if you want, it's whatever you like. When not in use, it folds flat so it's easy to store for 11 months out of the year. It's also very easy to set up. It looks a lot better with Christmas decorations too. If you decide to make this, I'm sure Santa will be very impressed. So that's it then guys, like I said, a nice quick simple project, and I hope you'll agree it's really quite effective, and I'm sure the kids will really enjoy getting involved with this one. There's loads of different options you can do. I was originally planning on cutting out some stocking shapes and even some tinsel shapes out of some MDF and stuff like that, but I was just too strapped for time in the end to edit the video and get it up in time for everybody to see, so you can have a go at making it just before Christmas Eve. So really just run wild with the design. There's the initial concept. Take it how far you want to take it, and of course the kids, their imagination. You can't beat the imagination of a child at Christmas, so just see what they get up to and I'm sure the results will be brilliant. I really hope you like this project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to leave a comment, anything at all, leave a comment down below. I'll reply to all of them. And please share this video with your friends and family. Hopefully they'll enjoy it as well, and maybe they'll make one just before Christmas Eve ready. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please click the subscribe button and then click the little bell icon next to it to get notifications. That way you'll be sure never to miss a video whenever I upload one. I'm going to leave some links on the screen if you're interested. Over here I'll put my build video playlist so you can see all my build videos in one place. And over here I'll put my latest upload so you can see what was the last video I uploaded. That's it then guys, thanks again for watching and have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.